It's the 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Kia.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to 2K Sports. We're already getting the feel for this new NBA season. Taking it all in with me, Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs up against the King, Sacramento. Well, for Sacramento, off a loss in the first game of the season, they'll no doubt anxious to put tonight's contest in the win and avoid an 0-2 start. A chance to see one of the purest scorers in the league tonight. Rudy Gay, he can make it at times.
He makes it look. The one thing about him, he mixes his game up pretty well. You know, he shoots his threes to keep the defenders honest, but he takes it to the rim just as much. But consistent scorer. I know Shaq loves him. You know, from the start of his career.
Yeah, he's always been a guy you can count on. Ernie Kennedy put up points. And what I really like about his game is he can handle the pressure of being the main scoring option.
That about does it for now. Tip-off, fast approaching. We send it to Kevin Harlan.
Then why?
Welcome, everyone, to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Pau Gasol is one of the real humanitarians in the NBA. An ambassador for UNICEF, he concerns himself with a lot more than just basketball. Jerry West said of Gasol, you can feel the warmth, the goodness in it. A real gentleman. If you're around him, you can't help but like him. Kevin?
A gentle giant, David, for sure. Thanks. And fortunes can change so much in the course of a season. A team that's hot early can go cold and vice versa.
Well, this is why 82 games are so important. We talk about the playoff time and people refer to the season being long. Well, the good teams dig out of those ruts really quickly, Kevin, and put themselves in the position to get back into the playoff picture.
You just want to be consistent. That probably is as elusive a thing as anything, right? Consistency sometimes, Kevin, doesn't result in multiple wins in a row. It just means that your team has a level of play that the... First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. In the corner, it's Ginobili. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Parker. Back to Ginobili. Feeds to Aldridge. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. And that's now 6 points for LaMarcus Aldridge. Shoots. Aldridge, no luck. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
And it's a result of the defense not doing its job in the low post, boxing out and preventing second chance points.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Evans comes in for Rudy Gay. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Heel. The Spurs also changing it up. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Aldridge. Simmons comes in for Leonard. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker. They set the pick. Here's Aldridge. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Aldridge has got his first basket. Well, what a run it was for Prez in college. He came in with so much expected out of him, and he lives up to the hype by leading his team to a national title.
And when it got down to the nitty-gritty in that game, you just knew he was going to shine. What a storybook ending for him to close out his collegiate career on top.
Here's Lee. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray. And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
Yeah, and I know gravity's out there, but not everything is going to fall, even when you set it up perfectly.
Simmons. It's hauled in by Tolliver.
Really no excuse for him missing that one, guys. He has to knock that shot down.
They get the rebound. Dishes it to Aldridge. Shoots over Mills. That doesn't go either for Aldridge. Spurs leading by 12. And Mills kicks to lead. Back to Mills. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
You gotta respect the D. Perez just spiking the shot back thanks to that amazing reach.
You want to talk about a team just destroying it in the NBA draft. This front office deserves a round of applause with their selections of Prez and Justice Young.
Kevin, great point. Not only did they get two good players in the draft, but they got two good players that work perfectly together. You can see the chemistry there already, and I think they have a bright future as a tandem.
Dedmon's shot is off.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
There's the pick. Here's Temple on target from 13 feet.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. It's the... And we had the chance to catch up with Greg Popovich, and he talked about how he felt Tony Parker ranks among the...
To be in the conversation, I think, is totally appropriate. And Tony is very often not even in the conversation when people talk about top 10 guards and that sort of thing, which has always amazed me.
Pop breaking it down and telling it like it is as usual. You gotta love it. It's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. And San Antonio also making a switch. Ginobili's checked in. And the stability of the San Antonio roster had always been one of their strengths, but with the departure of some of their veteran stalwarts, this Spurs team has a new look.
It's been really interesting how they've restructured what it is the franchise's foundation is going to be as they move forward. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard and LaMarcus Aldridge becoming the pillars of what the next 5 or 6 years of San Antonio Spurs basketball will be.
Aldridge in at point guard. Rudy Gay is out there with Garrett Temple. And there's Anthony Tolliver. And it's Hield in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we know Greg Popovich uses a lot of different tools to motivate his players. Sometimes it's the things he doesn't say that works best. Popovich said, sometimes in timeouts, I'll say, I've got nothing for you. We just turned it over 6 times. Everybody's holding the ball. What do you want me to do? Figure it out. Now get up and walk away, because it's true. It's on them. Kevin?
Thanks, T.A. That accountability goes a long way. Lock it to Ginobili. Rebounded by Temple. The Kings trail by 5. Makes it off the glass. Temple's got his second bucket of the game to go.
A nice run they put together here to bring it a little closer.
And that's all you can do. Just chisel away at the lead. Keep believing in what you're doing.
It's Ginobili with the drive. Dedmon kicks to Mills. Shoots. Nice shot from the wing. Mills has got his first bucket of the night.
Well, Patty works hard to find shots. Digs up some gold there.
Here's Aldridge. Sacramento gets it back. And they pick up 2. And it's 6 points for Gay.
Just claimed that possession for his own there. Grabs the offensive rebound and puts it right back in.
And the call will be against Perez. That's foul number 2 for him. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Spurs lead by 3.
All right, come on, guys. Shake it off. We're letting one guy look like a world beater out there. He's having too much success attacking us from the perimeter. Let's make it tough out there. Every time he has the ball, we are smothering him. We can still win this game. Defense, fellas. Let's go.
A lot of action around, as always, the Capitol building tonight. We are in Sacramento, and we continue here on 2K Sports. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Labissiere's checked in for Cauley Stein. Evans comes in for Anthony Tolliver. Garrett Temple has checked in for Heald. And Prez is subbed in for Darren Collison. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. David Lee's checked in for Gasol. Simmons comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Green. And it's Mills in for Parker. On the court for San Antonio, Mills and Manu at the guards. Simmons is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Lee in at the center position. Temple the pass to Labissiere. Here's Aldridge. Again, Sacramento.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for. And if they're smart, they can hold it for the last shot.
That's got to be the game plan here. Make this the last possession of the quarter.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. To the paint, it's deflected and stolen by Gay. 1 second left. He got it! That is one fantastic buzzer beater!
He hit that shot like it was nothing. Just another day at the office.
An incredible turn of events. It is bedlam here in the arena.
A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team just moments ago.
Cut, play. You just like something magical is going to happen. Okay? You got to make things happen. Let's score here. Let's go get some stops.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time.
That was a hard-fought game, but all I'm thinking about is practice, working out a couple kinks, and then our next game. It's around the corner.
There he is, Mr. Commander-in-Chief. How you doing, Prez?
How you living, man?
It's good seeing you.
You too.
Wow.
Good win, guys. You too, Prez. Nice win tonight, man.
Hey, baby, I hope you're getting settled in. Make sure you get some food in that fridge as soon as you unpack. Oh, you know what? I should send you something. I think Coach Falls is going to visit with you, so I'll send some food with him. Okay, look, I got to run. I'm so proud of you. Call me when you get this. Bye.